Hello, Elana. Sorry, it's the internet connection. I don't know what's going on, or if it's going to stay consistent for the entire session.
Well, we can only try and hope that it will.
Okay, great,
All right, so
great.
hold on. Let's just start over again because this is a new video here.
Yeah,
Um, this is Danielle, and I just want to make sure I have your permission to video this and publish it on YouTube and on my site.
yes, absolutely.
Okay, and you told me a moment ago about your results with the smoking addiction, so why don't you say it again so people can hear?
Sure. The previous time, me and you, we tapped on my smoking addiction, and we addressed the emotional drivers that drove the smoking addiction. Now, I stopped smoking after that. We had still, and you told me we hadn't dealt with the addiction itself, the positive feelings around smoking itself. So after a week or so, I started smoke. I smoked that one packet and more than one packet. And what happened was, I tapped on the positive feelings, and also as I kept tapping on daily stresses and triggers, soon I noticed just a few days ago, yesterday or something, that I didn't want cigarettes anymore at all, and I haven't smoked since then.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, when you get the emotional drivers, that's the most important part of it because you no longer need the smoking. The smoking is just the symptom, not the problem.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we have new stuff to work on today, right?
Yes, I have. I've actually prepared for this. I'm prepared for this. I've written down a few because they say that dreams that you have during the night are the quickest way to get changes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I have a few that had bothered me before, so we could tap on maybe.
Okay, great. Let's first see what do you want to get out of the session in total?
In total, I want to easily attract women that I want.
Okay. Okay, and the dreams that you had have to do with this topic.
Both yes and no. Some of them do, but they have to do with the emotional dynamic of loneliness, of unworthiness, of stuff like that in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I also have beliefs about self. Is it possible to tap on a belief about self in itself?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
tap on people with that all the time. I mean, they have beliefs that they're not good enough. They have beliefs they're not worthy. They have beliefs, and by the end of the session, they no longer believe they're not good enough or not worthy or stupid or any of the other above.
Okay.
Okay, so first let me just make sure here you want to get rid of this problem. You're sure about it.
Absolutely.
Because,
Absolutely.
I mean, I'll tell you what I always say is that, like, if I get rid of it and then you want it back and I give you the wrong one, you'll get angry at me and I wouldn't want that to happen. So, you sure you want to get rid of it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, how do you know you have the problem?
How I know is I have these childhood memories
Mm-hmm.
in front of me that I see.
Okay, so whenever you think about attracting a woman or we see a woman that you'd be attracted to, the memories come up.
Yes, I kind of always have them in front of me, and I also feel stopped. I feel very stopped, held back. I feel like yeah, I feel like I'm betraying, kind of betraying someone, betraying my mom, if I'm with a every time I meet girls.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, you had a memory of when you were like 3 or 4 years old, and your mom had said if something happened to you, she wouldn't know what she would do when she was crying. And
Yeah,
right, all right. So we already have the beginning of the pattern over here.
yeah, exactly. And I also feel like I have this strong feeling like why would an attractive girl want me?
Mm-hmm.
She has so many other choices. I feel really bad about that.
Okay. And what you do inside when you have this to do this problem.
inside me I feel this deep, very uncomfortable loneliness, very uncomfortable feeling. It's a dark feeling, deep dark feeling.
Sorry.
Mm.
Okay, deep, dark, uncomfortable, lonely feeling. And where do you have this feeling?
Every time I see a hot girl.
Where do you have it though?
In my body, upper body here. Chest area, diaphragm.
And how big is it?
It's kind of 35 centimeters. Like this, I mean.
And does it have a shape?
Yeah, it goes like this.
So it's
Just
sort of...
like my body. It gets bigger on my chest and it gets small down here.
Okay, and does it have a color?
Yeah, it's kind of like a fog, like a white fog.
Okay. And this loneliness, does it have any specific feeling? Is it sharp? Is it pressure? Is it heaviness?
It's all of them. Except sharp. I don't think it's sharp, but it's heavy. It's dense. It's very bothering. And I feel that I'm alone. That's basically what I feel. I'm alone. And I'm all alone too. Both I'm alone and I'm all alone. Those are two different feelings.
Right.
And I'm all on my own. It's also that feeling. I'm all on that I'm all on my own, like, kind of.
Okay. And you're still in touch with your mom?
Oh yeah, I live with her.
Live with her. Okay. When was the first time you felt this?
First time I felt this. Wow, it must have been when I was a child and my mom married my stepfather. I was kind of 3, 4 in Iran. And she went to Sweden, and I don't know, I just felt bad. I felt like somebody had stolen my mom.
Okay, you know anyone else who has this problem?
No, I mean, I don't know. Because I don't know, it's difficult to say anyone else who has this problem. They seem to have this problem, other my friends, but they are, I feel like they are still more successful with girls than I am, even though they have this problem. I seem to be stopped by it.
And if the problem was a person, who would it be? If the first name that comes to your mind.
If this problem would be a person,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, a stripper? I don't know why I thought of a stripper.
Stripper. Okay.
I don't know why.
Your subconscious. You're going to take it as it is. Okay. And if it would say something, if it had a voice, what would it be saying?
You can't get me? I'm too hot? You can't get me, I'm too hot.
Okay. Well, now you know why it's a stripper.
What?
Now you know why a stripper came into your mind.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, what's the pattern? How often do you have it?
The pattern. Always. Every time I think of girls, it's there.
Okay, and what's your general feeling about it? Do you deserve it?
This problem?
Yeah.
Let's see. Um, a little bit maybe. I maybe deserve it a little bit, I feel. But not so much. Not so much.
And why do you think you deserve it a little bit?
Because I feel like I know this is not true, but I still feel like even if I tap on this, there are some inherent, inborn things in me that I'm born with, qualities that will always follow me wherever I go, and hinder me, and hold me down, hold me back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's another belief. I work on that one too. Okay, what's the worst part of this problem?
There's a sound, sorry, there's a sound from the microphone. I don't know what it is. It's a whistling sound.
I hear that whistling sound too, and I'm not quite sure what it is, because it didn't start with it. Is it from your microphone or my microphone is the question?
Yeah. Let's see here.
I think it might be from my mic.
It's from my microphone because I just muted it and the sound came back, but it seems to be gone at least for now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What's the worst part of the problem?
Worst part of the problem? That I'm held back at home. I'm held back at home and I can't enjoy what others can enjoy and the world.
And what's the worst part of that?
That I can't enjoy my fair share of what I want in the world.
And what's the worst part about that?
That I miss out my life. That I miss my life. I miss out on my life.
And what's the worst part about that?
About missing out on my life?
Mm-hmm.
That I'm stupid. That I'm just...
I'm stupid.
I'm retarded.
And do you believe that?
Yeah.
When was the first time you felt stupid and retarded?
It was when I was a child, and I have this memory where I, in Iran, where a few friends, they left me. I felt really bad.
How old were you?
Like maybe 3, 4?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 5, but I think 4. And also another memory when I was 3 or 4. It was very hot in Iran during the days, and I was walking outside, and I was on my own, and I just felt like I was in a desert alone, and I couldn't get back. I felt.
Did anyone say something about that?
Yeah, I have another memory. I had a little chicken, a white chicken here in Iran when I was 3 or 4. I don't know who bought it for me, but I had a little chicken a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get it. I always chased it, but I couldn't get it. And I felt really angry because it ran away from me, and I couldn't get it how much I ran.
chicken must be smarter than you, right?
Yeah, or faster than me.
One or the other, or both.
Yeah. And also there was a lamb, a little sheep, a little lamb in Iran, and I think there was a neighbor to somebody, so ours, I don't know, that we had for a while, and then I said that I was going to ride it. I was going to sit on its back like a horse. I was kind of 3 or 4, and then I realized when I came close to it that it was way too small for me to ride on, or way too big or small, and I just felt stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was incapable of calibrating or calibrating reality, kind of estimating reality. That I couldn't trust myself.
And you still feel like you can't trust yourself?
Yeah, I feel like I do stupid things if I go out on my own. I can't have my own enjoy the freedom that everybody else enjoys.
And who was the first person who made you feel stupid?
First person who made me feel stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It was my uncle, I think. I was 3 or 4 in Iran, and I was jumping on the sofa, on the couch, and he told me to stop jumping in a tone of voice. He said it very calm, but still I internalized that tone of voice as being very, very, sharp.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I ask that because generally children at age 3 or 4, unless someone tells them that's stupid or you're stupid, why did you think of doing something like that, wouldn't really think that not being able to ride on a sheep is stupid. Oh, I can't figure out what's the right size. They would just say, oh well. But if someone else had already mentioned to them a few times, oh, you're so stupid, that would be another proof for them that they were stupid. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was my uncle, probably.
Okay. Okay, what is the best part of this problem? Why are you drawn to this problem? I mean, you've kept it for a long time.
Yeah, because I feel like if I wouldn't have this problem, I would get into trouble and do stupid things. And I would end up with people who just irritate me and bother me.
Okay, so all these hot girls might not even be the right choice for you.
Yeah, what if I get a girl who I don't like, a girl who's mean, a girl who's like this, like that? There are so many, excuse the word, but there are so many, I have this feeling that there are so many idiots out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how's your life going to be like without this problem?
My life without this problem, I feel like I would kind of go and introduce myself to a girl and I get rejected. That would be the most horrible thing I can imagine.
Okay, so that goes back to the worst part of this problem.
Okay.
Right? The rejection.
Yeah.
You're rejected either way, basically. Whether you do it or whether you don't, you're going to be rejected.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay, now when I say what is the, how's your life going to be like without this problem, it means you no longer have it.
Okay, without this problem. Wow, it's difficult to imagine without this problem. It's very difficult to imagine how my life would be. Mm-hmm. Maybe I would, I don't know if I dare to think about having success with girls, with women. I don't dare to think about that. I can't identify myself with that. But I guess that might be what would happen.
Right, but we said there's no more problem. There's no more problem, then that's not what's going to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, how would you want your life to be?
Oh, how I would like it to be.
Yeah.
I would like to have, you know, ideally speaking, be able to attract girls, attract women easily. But I don't know how to do, but I would really like that to be.
Okay, so the way that you would want to be, meaning how your life is going to be without this problem, is you're going to be able to attract women easily.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Okay, and how are you going to feel when that happens?
I'm going to feel very calm. I'm going to feel like my life is under control. I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel like I'm free, like I can travel, I can work, I can do anything I want.
So this is sort of like your key to a successful life.
Yeah, I feel like this, yeah. I feel like everything else good will come with this area.
Okay. Second. Okay. So your worst memories are the ones that you told me beforehand. You listed a list of 3 ones. The ones where the few friends left you and you felt really bad. The one where it was very hot and you got lost and you didn't know how to get yourself back. And the one where you were trying to chase the chicken that you had and you could never catch him. The one where you tried to ride the lamb but didn't realize how big or small it was and you felt really stupid. And the one where your uncle was yelling at you, where you perceived it as yelling at you to get off the sofa, that you were being stupid for jumping on the sofa.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll tell you a little thing, nothing to do with that, but when I was little, my dad used to go take me to these furniture stores, and he knew that I loved to jump on the mattresses, so he would distract the salespeople so I could go jump on the mattresses.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fun.
So I had a very different feeling about jumping on things.
Yeah.
Okay. And the big feeling that you have is rejection.
Rejection, yeah.
Okay.
Rejection is the big feeling I have, and I always feel like I meet the wrong girl. I always walk into the wrong girl. The one who can reject me.
Okay, and you have proofs of this, that you always walk into the wrong girl.
Yeah.
Because in truth, you're walking into the exact right girl, based on what you're holding inside of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand that, right? Okay, so what are your proofs of walking into the wrong girl?
My what?
Your proofs.
My proofs? Can I just mention anything, or do you want a specific memory, or?
Specific memories would be better.
Okay. Wow. Specific memories? I just know... Yeah, I just know...
You don't have to give me the exact details if you want. You could just give me a code name for it, but if we can go in and change those memories where you bumped into the wrong girl and they rejected you, you would now have different proofs inside of you. The proof of the girl not rejecting you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it better if I find the earliest that I can?
Probably, yeah. And as I said, if you're embarrassed, you don't have to give me the details. You can just give me a code word that you know what the memory is based on that code word.
Okay.
We can work that with no context.
Let me just think, because there are many.
Okay, we'll take the biggest ones.
Okay, what is the biggest one? Okay, let's see. Yeah. I have a memory when I was an early child, maybe 5, 6, when I just arrived to Sweden. And there was a girl
Mm-hmm.
who I first liked a lot. Who I first liked a lot. And then she began chasing me. She began liking me and coming with me anywhere, everywhere. And I felt really bad about it. I felt embarrassed. I felt really, uh, I felt captured.
Okay, but you do realize that this is a very different type of memory.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you're talking about that you're going to meet someone and they're going to reject you. You always pick the ones who are going to reject you. Here you met someone, they certainly did not reject you, but you were sorry about your decision to begin with.
Okay, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not sure this shows actual rejection. I mean, it could be in your mind. If it does, then we can use it. And it's okay to change it anyway.
Okay. Let's see here. I have another memory.
Okay.
When let's see, the biggest one. I remember one. This one I was 19.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I was in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to this girl and she just walked away. As soon as I came to her, she walked away.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just slipped out of my mouth. I said fatty to her because I felt really bad. And then her boyfriend wanted to fight with me.
Mm.
That was quite traumatic.
I can imagine that. Good. Any other ones?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there was a girl when I was kind of, when I was 16 or 17, 18,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked her out and she said no to me in a very bad way, like she was disgusted by me.
Okay.
And also when I went to 5th grade, I don't know if this memory has to do with that, but there was a girl who sat next to me. And I don't know why. I was just singing, and I guess I was singing some kind of girl song, love song or something. And she looked at me very disgusted way, like she was disgusted by me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she changed. She asked the teachers to change her seat without telling me. You know, the next time her seat was changed somewhere else in the classroom.
Okay. Okay. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm. You think changing those will change the problem?
I certainly think it's a good start.
Okay, great.
Okay. Remind me where your happy place is. Where you like to relax, where you go to feel good.
Let's see. My happy place is in my room. It's here.
Okay. And how does it make you feel when you're in your room?
I feel really good, protected. It's like an oasis. It's like a place no one else can come.
Okay. And do you have good memories at all?
You had the one in Barcelona.
Right, right.
I felt very free.
Okay, remind us all of it. You were on the dance floor with a girl, right?
The Barcelona.
Yeah.
Okay. It must be a happy memory with a girl.
No.
Okay, I was walking in Barcelona, the big street, and I felt very happy as I was walking. There was lots of people, and it was just relaxing. It was an early evening, just relaxing. And I have another rejection memory. When I was 13 or 12, I asked this girl if she wanted me, and she said, "No, I don't know."
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to feel yourself walking in Barcelona. Feel that relaxing feeling, lots of people around. It's early evening. And then maybe come to your room. Feel that oasis feeling. No one can come in there. No one can bother you there. Feel the protection it gives you. You can just be yourself. Don't have to worry about anything. Okay, feel it really strong using all your 5 senses. And hold on to your left wrist as you do it.
Grab my wrist.
Hold on to your left wrist, and as you feel it really strong all over your body, let go of your wrist and let go of the feeling. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, go back, do it again. Feel the feeling, go back to Barcelona or go back to your room. Feel that happiness, feel the relaxation, feel the protection, the safety. Feel it in your whole body while you're holding onto your wrist. And then let go of your wrist. And afterwards, let go of the feeling. Okay, now I want you to just hold onto your wrist and see how it makes you feel.
Exactly the same.
Good, excellent. And now let's go into the bad things, okay? I want you to feel the rejection. I want you to feel the loneliness. I want you to feel that heavy feeling in your chest, in your upper body, the heaviness, the loneliness, feeling all alone. Everyone rejects you. Nobody wants you. No matter what you do, you're stupid. Always make the wrong choices. Even the girls who you want, who you thought you wanted, and they like you, it's the wrong choice. No matter what you do, you make the stupid choices, the wrong choices. Feel that dark, uncomfortable loneliness. No hot girl's gonna like you. And if they did, you're gonna betray your mom. And that would probably be worse than anything. Okay, feel the betrayal. How strong do you feel it?
It's a 10.
Okay, let's add a little bit more onto it. Remember those memories. Okay, remember that time that your uncle yelled at you for jumping on the sofa. Such a stupid thing to do, ruining the sofa. Get off. Remember that time when you're trying to chase that chicken. A stupid chicken is smarter than you. He can outsmart you. You can't catch him. Okay, you're walking outside on that hot day in Iran. You can't find your way back. How stupid can you be? Okay, feel all those things? And I want you to go into that time when you were 19, walked into the bar, and the girl walked away, and you said, fatty? What kind of thing is that to say? And then her boyfriend wanted to beat you up because of what you called her? Feel that bad feeling. Feel the time when you were 17 and the girl was so disgusted with you. Go back even earlier. Feel the time that you were in 5th grade and the girl didn't even want to sit next to you. She asked to be moved without even telling you. None of the girls like you. How bad do you feel now?
Very bad.
Okay, I want you to feel it as strong as you can so you can feel it for the very last time. Okay? Now I want you to put it on a shelf in your mind or in a box or anywhere that you choose that you know these are the things you want to work on. Got it?
Yeah.
Now I want you to imagine a tree in front of you. What would happen to that tree if I stuck my hand in and I pulled it out by its roots?
It would die.
Right. And I want you to imagine me outside on a windy day holding a bouquet of helium balloons. What would happen to those helium balloons if I opened up my fist and let them go?
They would disappear.
And one last thing, I want you to imagine a box of pizza in front of you. There is one piece of pizza there, and I grab it and gobble it up before you get a chance to. What's left?
Nothing.
Right. Okay. Tap with me and repeat after me. Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all fear.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all sadness.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Letting go of the hopelessness.
Letting go of the hopelessness.
Letting go of the no control.
Letting go of the no control.
Letting go of the guilt.
Letting go of the guilt.
Letting go of the shame.
Letting go of the shame.
Letting go of the embarrassment.
Letting go of the embarrassment.
Letting go of the rejections.
Letting go of the rejections.
Letting go of the trapped feelings.
All the trapped feelings.
Letting go of the betrayals.
Letting go of the betrayals.
Letting go of I'm so stupid.
Letting go of I'm so stupid.
Letting go of I always make the wrong decisions.
Letting go of I always make the wrong decisions.
Letting go of even if I approached a girl, I would make a wrong decision about it.
Letting go of even though I approached the girl, I would probably make a wrong decision about it.
I'd probably hate her in the end.
I'd probably hate her in the end.
And be sorry that I ever did it.
And be sorry that I ever did it.
Letting go of everything else that supported that old problem.
And letting go of everything else that supports that old problem.
I am safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
Whoever gave it to me.
Whoever gave it to me.
I forgive them.
I forgive them.
And I set them free.
And I set them free.
By doing that, I set myself free.
By doing that, I set myself free.
Free to love myself.
Free to love myself.
Free to accept myself.
Free to accept myself.
And free to forgive myself.
And free to forgive myself.
Just the way that I am.
Just the way that I am.
I am perfect with all my imperfections.
I am perfect with all my imperfections.
I am safe.
I am safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go ahead, walk down Barcelona streets in the evening. Feel that relaxing feeling. Beautiful evening, lots of people around. Feel relaxed, feel good inside, as if you're there right now. And when you're ready, say peace.
Peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back and see how all the bad feelings are.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Go to that heavy loneliness. How's that?
It's much weaker.
Okay? What about that heaviness on your chest?
It's very weak, yeah.
Okay? What about the stupid feeling? You're so stupid.
It's there, but it's weak.
Okay? Think about all those times that you felt stupid. Think about those times that your uncle told you were stupid.
Yeah.
Okay? How strong?
4.
Okay? How do you feel it? How do you know it?
Here.
Okay? Is it like a block around you?
Mm-hmm.
Feel it? Know how you feel it? And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
Time to heal that part of myself.
It's time to heal that part of myself.
It's time to love myself.
It's time to love myself.
It's time to accept myself.
It's time to accept myself.
Time to forgive myself.
It's time to forgive myself.
And when I do that, others will love, accept, and forgive me too.
Others will love, accept, and forgive me too.
And I will love, accept, and forgive them.
And I will love, accept, and forgive them.
And all our worlds will change for the better.
And all our worlds will change for the better.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace. Yeah.
Okay, go back. What's What's changed? That heaviness all around you, in front of you, in your chest area. What's different about it?
It's much weaker.
It was a 4 before. What's the number now?
2.
2. Okay, and how do you know that?
I feel it here.
Okay, you still have that white fog color?
No, it's just gone, but it's just a feeling. It doesn't have any shape or color.
Okay, start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
And everything else.
And everything else.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. And say peace.
Peace. That feeling with the couch is there a little bit.
Okay, so let's go to that memory. Okay, do you see your uncle over there? See yourself? Okay, what's the expression on your faces?
He doesn't care about me. He's just watching TV.
Okay, so I want you
And
to...
that feeling in my chest that he doesn't care and that I'm not worth anything and that I'm nothing and that I'm stupid and I have a bad, like I'm seeking his approval, but I don't get it.
Okay, so I want you to step out of your body and step into his body.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's he feeling?
He's feeling a bit sorry for me that I'm reacting this way because he didn't mean to hurt me.
Okay, start tapping. He's feeling sorry for me.
He's feeling sorry for me.
Why is I reacting that way?
What was that again?
Why is that child reacting that way?
Why is that child reacting that way?
Didn't mean to hurt him.
It means it hurt him.
Didn't mean to hurt him.
Didn't mean to hurt him.
I'm feeling sorry for myself.
I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Why am I reacting that way?
Why am I reacting that way?
Didn't mean to hurt myself.
It means I hurt myself.
I let it go.
I let it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back. See what's changed in the memory.
A little bit changed, but I still feel stupid here.
Okay, so feel that stupid feeling. Okay, and start tapping the stupid feeling.
The stupid feeling.
However I feel it.
However I feel it.
However I know it.
However I know it.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Out. And peace.
Peace.
Okay.
I have 2 or 3 other very early childhood memories that came up.
Okay.
One, I had eaten food and I was going to put the dish. There was a dish that they put the plates on. I was going to take it away, and my grandma didn't let me. They didn't want me to work physically, so they didn't let me carry anything. They took everything for me, so I wouldn't have to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
But when they did that, I felt really incapable.
Okay, so feel that incapable feeling.
Yeah, they're taking the dish from me.
And start tapping. I'm so incapable.
I'm so incapable.
They won't even let me touch a dish.
They won't even let me touch a dish.
Or carry a dish.
Or carry a dish.
I let it go. I let it go.
I let it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
And everything else.
And everything else.
I let it all go today.
I let it all go today.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out.
Peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back. What's changed?
I still feel something here.
Okay, so feel it. Whatever you feel. Know how you feel it, how strong you feel it. And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
How old were you when you went to Barcelona?
I was 21 or something, 22.
22. Okay. I was just in Barcelona this summer.
Were you?
For 7 hours.
Okay. Transit.
Yes, but we went into town.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, let's start tapping again. Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay,
Yes.
go back. What's different?
Okay. I still feel something here, like they won't let me take it.
Okay, start tapping. They won't let me take it.
They won't let me take it.
I won't let me take it.
I won't let me take. They won't let me take it. I won't let me take it.
It's all my perception.
It's all my perception.
And if it's my perception, I can change it.
And if it's my perception, I can change it.
I choose to change it.
I choose to change it.
I might as well make it good.
I might as well make it good.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Okay. What's different?
Let's see. I just feel something bad here. I feel like someone is staring at me and threatening me.
Okay, feel that. Start tapping. Someone's staring at me.
Someone's staring at me.
Someone's threatening me.
Someone's threatening me.
I'm staring at me.
I'm staring at me.
I'm threatening me.
I'm threatening me.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's all in my mind.
It's all in my mind.
I'm doing it to myself.
I'm doing it to myself.
I'm the actors.
I'm the actors.
I'm the producer.
I'm the producer.
I'm the director.
I'm the director.
And I'm the playwright.
I'm the playwright.
I might as well make it good.
I might as well make it good.
And as I do, my whole world changes for the better.
And as I do, my whole world changes for the better.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay.
Okay.
Go back. What's different?
I feel it here. I feel someone is staring at me. It's weaker, but I still feel it.
Okay. Are you still seeing yourself as a child over there and no one's letting you carry those dishes?
No. But I'm still in those childhood house.
Okay. So what are you seeing right now? Besides back
There's a guest there. He's staring at me.
Okay. So see the guests. What's the expression on the guest's face?
He seems angry. He's determined to stare me out.
Okay. Start tapping. He's angry.
He's angry.
I'm angry.
I'm angry.
He's determined to stare me out.
He's determined to stare me out.
I'm determined to stare me out.
I'm determined to stare me out.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out.
Please. Yeah.
Okay. Go back there.
Yeah, I feel something here. It's very weak, but I feel something here.
Is it the
And
same,
I see a person who's staring, he's looking over and staring, he's angry.
is it the same person as before, or is it a different person?
A different person. It's the same person. Or not. It switches. The person switches.
Okay, I just want you to realize what's happening, that you're going from memory to memory, which is okay because we'll get them all at the end. But when you say it's still there, it's not that it's still there, it's that there's another memory there that's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still in that childhood house.
It's the same area, okay. So feel that other person. What's expression on his face?
Angry? Like he's gonna say something?
Okay, feel it. Start tapping. He's so angry.
He's still angry.
He's not so angry because it's a different person. He's so angry.
Oh, he's so angry.
I'm so angry.
I'm so angry.
He's gonna say something.
He's gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something.
And it will probably be stupid.
And it will probably be stupid.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Who would I be without this?
Where would I be without this?
Who would I be without this?
Who would I be without this?
I've had this my whole life.
I've had this my whole life.
Don't know who I'll be.
Don't know who I'll be.
I only know that I'll be a lot happier.
I just know that I'll be a lot happier.
And if I ever want it back,
And if I ever want it back,
Elana can always give it back to me.
Elana can always give it back to me.
That and much worse.
That and much worse.
So I'll try without it for now.
So I'll try with that for now.
I'm choosing to be happy.
I'm choosing to be happy.
I'm choosing to love myself.
I'm choosing to love myself.
Just the way that I am.
Just the way that I am.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Stay. Go back.
I'm still in that childhood house, and I see a different person staring at me now. But this person is from 2 or 3 years ago, but he's in that childhood area, I feel.
Okay. And he stared at you 2, 3 years ago also?
What?
Did he stare at you 2, 3 years ago also?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so connect both memories. See them both in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, start tapping. He's staring at me.
He's staring at me.
They're all staring at me.
They're all staring at me.
I'm staring at me.
I'm staring at me.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's all in the past.
It's all in the past.
And the past is over.
And the past is over.
It's all my perception.
It's all my perception.
If I asked him, he might say he's not staring at me at all. He's just thinking into space.
If I asked him, he might say he's not staring at me at all. He's just thinking.
And looking into space.
And looking into space.
But I'm sure he must be staring at me.
But I'm sure he must be staring at me.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the pictures.
All the pictures.
All the images.
All the images.
And everything else.
And everything else.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. In. Out. In peace. You got a big smile on your face beforehand. Was that about?
What?
You got a big smile on your face while we were doing the tapping. What was that about?
I laughed because I just saw in my mind, I saw a girl that I was joking. I've never met her, but in my mind, a girl that I was joking with. And she laughed and I felt happy.
Look at that. Look at that. You're already creating positive memories. Keep that memory with you, okay? We're going to go back to it.
Okay, great.
Stronger.
Okay, so I have another childhood memory. When I was in that childhood house, and it was my aunt, I think. she went. I sat there and she went out and left the house. I think she went to work, but I felt so lonely and left behind. I felt retarded.
Okay, feel those feelings. Know how you feel it, how strong you feel it, and start tapping. All the loneliness,
All the loneliness.
all the retarded feelings.
All the retarded feelings.
I let it go.
Let it go.
What's going on there?
What?
You're laughing.
Yeah.
What's going on in your mind?
What's that on your mind?
Now I'm asking you.
Huh. Yeah. I got that.
What's going on in your mind?
I thought of the guy who stared at me. I'll tell you what really happened.
Yeah.
It was 2 or 3 years ago. It was maybe a year ago. And actually, it was a year ago, if I think about it. And I was standing I walked into the supermarket, the store, and I was completely in my own mind. I just saw a person, and I saw that I thought of him, and he had very unusual clothes. And I remember thinking in my mind, how ugly clothes.
Uh-huh.
I just thought in my mind when I looked at him, how ugly clothes. And then because his clothes were really unusual, the way he dressed, and I went to, I went to the, I went to bought my stuff, and I went to the queue. He was standing there, and I noticed he began staring at me. He was very bitter and angry in his face, and I began laughing because I realized he must have read my mind or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why he became angry. How could he know that I thought how ugly clothes? But I must have had a facial expression that I didn't think about. So as he stared at me, I began laughing and laughing, and I noticed he just became more and more pissed off as I began laughing more and more. And it created a cycle because each time I laughed, he wanted to stare and ask, and he couldn't, and I laughed more. So that was what I thought about. And before we tapped on that, that's the interesting thing. Before we tapped on these staring memories, I felt a little bit threatened by that. But now I just laugh at it.
Because it's all perception, matter of perception.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that worked well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to go back to the original memory of your uncle yelling at you to get off the sofa. How's that changed
Yeah.
now?
It's a little bit. There's a little bit. I feel a bit stupid.
You feel a little bit stupid there. Okay, so feel that little bit of stupid that's left. Know how you feel it, how strong you feel it, and start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
All the sensations,
All the sensations,
all the feelings,
all the feelings,
and everything else.
and everything. And everything. What did you say?
And everything else.
And everything else.
I choose to let it go today.
I choose to let it go today.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go back there now. What do you see?
It's a little bit, tiny bit. I feel it in my face and diaphragm and chest.
Okay, so feel it. And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
All a matter of perception.
All a matter of perception.
And I can change my perception.
And I can change my perception.
Might as well make it good.
Might as well make it good.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay.
Yeah. it makes me think about this other memory where I was outside the house in Iran when I was a child, and my aunt I had something in my hand and she took it from me, and I felt really bad. I've carried that feeling all my life. I feel like I'm easily tricked, easily conned. Someone could trick me easily and take my stuff.
So go back there. What I want you to do is I want you to step out of your body and step into your aunt's body and see what she's feeling.
She's feeling that I'm so stupid.
Okay, start tapping. She thinks I'm so stupid.
She thinks I'm so stupid.
I think I'm so stupid.
I think I'm so stupid.
I must be stupid.
I must be stupid.
I let it go.
I let it go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
All the images.
All the images.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Fetch a pail of water.
Got a pail of water.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace. I think that memory had to do with my social phobia, because I've long had a problem with greeting people out in the street. I don't know why. For example, after the session, if I'd see you walking by me in the street, I would want to say hello, but something would just keep me back. I'd feel very bad.
Okay. Well, when you go back and look at that memory, what does your aunt look like now? How is she feeling? What's she feeling?
She's yelling me out. She's telling me things. I feel very bad.
Okay. Feel that? And start tapping. She's yelling me out.
She's yelling me out.
I'm yelling me out.
I'm yelling me out.
She's making me feel bad.
She's just making me feel bad.
I'm making me feel bad.
I'm making me feel bad.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's all in the past.
It's all in the past.
And the past is over.
The past is over.
Don't fit into those clothes anymore.
Don't fit in those clothes anymore.
Don't need those feelings anymore.
Don't need those feelings anymore.
It's time to heal.
It's time to heal.
It's safe to heal.
It's safe to heal.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. See that image again of that girl you're going to talk to.
Peace. Yeah. She's funny.
Okay, good. Go back. What's your aunt doing now?
She's sleeping with a man.
She's sleeping with a man.
Yeah, she didn't, but she's in my mind. She's sleeping with a man. And I felt that betrayed feeling, like she cheated on me. She's my aunt, but I still like, if she's with a man, she cheats on me.
Okay, so feel that betrayal.
And I feel that excuse the expression, but I feel that I'm fucked up.
Okay.
As a person.
Feel that betrayal, feel that fucked up feeling. Got it?
Yeah.
And start tapping all the betrayals.
All the betrayals.
All the fucked up feelings.
All those, what was that?
All those fucked up feelings.
All those fucked up feelings.
I let it go.
I let it go.
There's no one else here.
There's no one else here.
And she never slept with that man.
And she never slept with that man.
I am doing it to myself.
I'm doing it to myself.
It's all in my mind.
It's all in my mind.
I can change it.
I can change it.
I might as well make it good.
I might as well make it good.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And peace.
Peace.
Okay, what's going on there now?
I'm sitting in another room in the same house, the same age, and I'm sitting around. We ate on the ground during those times. We ate on the ground. We didn't use tables.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guest who's there, and I don't dare saying hello to him. I don't know why. I'm so shy. I don't dare saying hello to him.
Okay.
And my aunt is still. She's looking at me and she's yelling me out at why I think that she's cheating on me.
Okay, feel that feeling. And start tapping. She's yelling me out.
She's yelling me out.
She's cheating on me.
She's cheating on me.
Everybody's cheating on me.
Everybody's cheating on me.
But most of all, I'm cheating on me.
But most of all, I'm cheating on me.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's all my perception.
It's all my perception.
And I can change it.
And I can change it.
I'm safe healing that part of me.
I'm safe to heal that part of me.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. You want to go back to that time with that man, and you were just laughing and laughing and laughing. And you understand what was going on there now. It was all a matter of perception.
Yeah.
And go to that girl, that one that you didn't talk to, but you're going to, and she's so funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
Okay, good. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back. See your aunt. You're in that place in your house. What's going on there now?
I feel shame here.
Okay, feel the shame. And start tapping. All the shame.
All the shame.
All my shame.
All my shame.
All her shame.
All her shame.
Everyone's shame.
Everyone's shame.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
And everything else.
And everything else.
Just let it all go.
Just let it all go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back. What's changed?
I feel this shame all over my body.
Okay, is it stronger or less strong?
It's not that shame, but it's a different shame. It's like that shame is gone. It's gone, but now this one is very strong.
Okay, so feel it. Got it. And let it go.
And let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
London Bridge is falling down.
London Bridge is falling down.
And can't be put back up again.
It can't be put back up again.
I am safe.
I am safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. See that funny girl?
Peace.
Okay. How's the shame?
Peace. It's gone, but there's another feeling here.
Okay. You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns.
Half cross buttons.
1 a penny, 2 a penny.
1 a penny, 2 a penny.
I'm going to eat them all up.
I'm gonna eat them all up.
And they'll all be gone.
And all be gone.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
What's going on there?
What's going on there?
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. See that funny girl?
Peace.
Okay. How's that feeling? Whatever it was. it's changed.
Peace. I don't know, it's blurry, but I feel something here. I feel that I always say things that bother people and that destroy our relations with people.
Okay, start tapping. Feel that feeling. This feeling.
This feeling.
I always say stupid things.
I always say stupid things.
That destroy my relationship with people.
Always destroy my relations with people.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
All those sensations.
All those sensations.
All those feelings.
All those feelings.
And everything else.
And everything else.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay, how's that feeling?
I feel it here. It's that feeling we just tapped on is gone, but I feel something here.
Before we do that, let's go back to that memory with your uncle.
Yeah.
What is your uncle doing there now?
He doesn't care about me.
He doesn't care about me. Okay, start tapping. He doesn't care about me.
He doesn't care about me.
I don't care about me.
I don't care about me.
I let it go.
I let it go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
And everything else.
And everything else.
He just wanted to watch his television show.
He just wants to watch his television show.
And maybe after the television show, he'll have time for me.
Maybe after the television show, he'll have time for me.
Grown-ups are like that sometimes.
Grown-ups are like that sometimes.
They have their own agenda too.
They have their own agenda too.
So I can let it go.
And I can let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay, go
Yeah.
back there. What do you see now?
I feel another feeling here.
Okay, but what do you see in that memory?
I kind of see him, but it's blurry. I'm outside my body.
Okay. What would you want to happen in that memory?
I would like him to give me attention and say I'm smart, say that I have the capacity to achieve anything I want, that I can understand all the subjects, that I can, as long, that I can, simply that I'm able to.
Okay, what I want you to do is, do you remember a time when you felt lots of love?
No. I can't think of a time where I felt loved.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, my birthday.
Okay, so I want you to feel that feeling of love, and you know where it is in your body, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to take some of that love, and I want you to send it over to your uncle. And I want you to watch it grow inside of him. And I want you to go to him, and I want you to take him in your arms and hug him really, really tight, so that you bring him right inside of your heart. And I want you to tell him something that you need to tell him then, but couldn't because you were too young, and that he should have heard then, but there was no one there to tell it to him.
Yeah.
And now I want you to hear something that he needs to whisper back to you.
Yeah.
Now I want you to send that love to little Daniel, the one who's 3 or 4 years old there. And I want you to watch it growing inside of him. And I want you to take him and hug him so close that you bring him into your heart. And I want you to tell him something that he needed to hear then so badly, but no one was there to tell it to him.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I want you to hear something back that he needs to whisper into your ear, that you need to hear now.
You okay?
I want you to tell him that you're going to always take care of him. You're going to always keep him safe. Tell him you thank him for keeping that old memory alive for so long, because he's been working really hard to do that. But it's okay now, because you have better tools and you're using them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so when you go back to that memory now, what do you see?
It's different now.
What's going on there now?
He's telling me about what's happening in the television show, and I'm happy that I get attention.
Okay, good. And is it a good memory now when you go there?
There's still a little bit shame, but I think it's connected to the aunt's memory.
Okay, so feel that shame.
Mm.
Start tapping. This shame,
The shame,
wherever it comes from,
wherever it comes from,
whatever it means,
whatever it means,
whatever it represents,
whatever it represents,
whoever gave it to me,
whoever gave it to me,
I choose to let it go today.
I choose to let it go today.
It's safe to heal that part of me.
It's safe to heal that part of me.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out.
He takes me to a dream that I had once that I can't. Well, a dream that I was outside my home, and there was instead of the sandbox where we used to play, there's a it's a pool, water pool with a mermaid in, and I thought that she was hot, and I felt strange. Can we tap on that dream?
Sure. Sure. Go ahead. What's going on in the dream? You thought she's hot, and what'd she do?
She disses me.
What is that?
She rejects me.
She rejects you. Okay, start tapping. She's rejecting me.
She's rejecting me.
I'm rejecting me.
I'm rejecting me.
However I know it.
However I know it.
However I feel it.
However I feel it.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
Whoever gave it to me.
No, whoever gave it to me.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the feelings.
All the feelings.
All the rejections.
All the rejections.
I let them all go.
I let them all go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
Maybe she's just playing hard to get.
Maybe she's just playing hard to get.
Or maybe she already's married.
Maybe she's already married.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
It's her issue.
It's her issue.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
Unless I let it be mine.
What was that?
Unless I let it be mine.
Unless I let it be mine.
Unless I give her the power.
Unless I give her the power.
I choose to take the power back.
I choose to take the power back.
It's my dream.
It's my dream.
I can make it go any way that I want.
I can make it go anywhere that I want.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Should I go back to it?
Yep.
In the dream, she grabs my penis and pulls it. I don't know why.
Maybe she thinks you're hot too.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit in my penis when I and it hurts here.
Okay, feel that hurt. And start tapping. All this hurt.
All this hurt.
All this pain.
All this pain.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to feel pleasure.
It's safe to feel pleasure.
It's safe to give myself pleasure.
It's safe to give myself pleasure.
It's safe to accept pleasure from others.
It's safe to accept pleasure from others.
I let go of all the shame.
And I let go of all the shame.
All the guilt.
All the guilt.
And all the embarrassment.
And all the embarrassment.
That others tried to give me.
What was that?
That others tried to give me.
That others try to give me.
It was their program.
It was their program.
It's what they learned from when they were little.
It's what they learned from others when they were little.
It wasn't a very good program.
It wasn't a very good program.
But it's what they had.
It's what they had.
So I forgive them.
So I forgive them.
And I set them free.
And I set them free.
And by doing that, I set myself free.
By doing that, I set myself free.
Free to love myself.
Free to love myself.
Free to accept myself.
Free to accept myself.
Free to forgive myself.
Free to forgive myself.
Free to allow myself to have pleasure.
Free to allow myself to have pleasure.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Say peace. Okay, go back there.
Now she's there, and I feel so ashamed of going and talking to her.
Okay,
And I have also this feeling that I feel ashamed of talking to her, and because I feel ashamed of talking to her, I just feel that she's there, and she wants me, but I can't go and talk to her. And I also blame her, because when she knows this, she doesn't come and talk to me. You need this, all those feelings.
Okay, feel it all. Put it all on the shelf. Got it? Okay, start tapping. Let it go of all fears.
Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of the guilt.
Letting go of the guilt.
Letting go of the shame.
Letting go of the shame.
Letting go of the lost expectations.
Letting go of the lost expectations.
Letting go of the trapped feelings.
Letting go of the trapped feelings.
And letting go of everything else.
And letting go of everything else.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
Little Jack Horner.
What was that?
Little Jack Horner.
Little Jack Horner
Sat in a corner.
sat in a corner
Eating his Christmas plum pie.
eating his Christmas plum pie.
He stuck in his thumb.
He stuck in his thumb
And pulled out a plum.
and pulled out a plum
And said, "What a good boy am I."
and said, what a good boy am I.
It's safe to feel good.
It's safe to feel good.
It's safe to take chances.
It's safe to take chances.
It's safe to feel pleasure.
It's safe to feel pleasure.
It's safe to allow it.
It's safe to allow it.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back. What's changed?
Those feelings are gone. It's a real girl now. It's not a mermaid anymore. She's sitting there and she's staring at me. She's Italian, I think. Or something like that. And I have this feeling I can't tell when a girl is interested in me.
Okay, start tapping. I can't tell when a girl's interested in me.
I can't tell when a girl's interested in me.
I don't even know when I'm interested in me.
I don't even know when I'm interested in me.
I let it go.
I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
If she's staring at me,
she's staring at me.
She's probably interested in me.
He's probably interested in me.
Because if she wasn't interested in me,
because if she wasn't interested in me,
she wouldn't want to be calling my attention.
She wouldn't want to be calling my attention.
I let everything else go.
I let everything else go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out.
Please. Now I'm going back and I feel that that feeling is gone, and now I feel that if I go to her, I will feel bad because I would think of all other girls that haven't been looking at me, and I kind of want to figure that out. Why doesn't any girl look at me when I go out? Or I don't know even where to start. I have all these feelings. I don't know where to start to get girls. So where to go? I don't even know what to do. I feel so bad. It's all these feelings.
Okay, first of all, on a higher level than that, you don't have to know how. You just have to put out that request. Put it out to the universe. I want to meet a nice girl. Okay? Now, meeting a nice girl doesn't mean that all the girls are going to flock and go after you. You wouldn't even want all the girls to go flocking after you, because then what would you do? You'd be like that 6-year-old boy who has that girl who's chasing after him, and he doesn't want it. Right?
Yeah.
You want to be able to have the right girl and not 50 of them.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So you don't have to know the how. You just have to know the what.
The what, okay.
Okay? The universe will put the hows in front of you. But you have to change your focus from nobody wants me to the right girl will want me.
Right.
And that's all you really want to want you. You don't want the whole world to want you. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But it will automatically come as I tap away these things, right?
That's what's supposed to happen, yes. As you tap away all those bad feelings that you're holding inside of you, and you're able to replace them with good feelings, with what you do want, not what you don't want. Because what you don't want lets you know what you do want. But as long as you're holding the don't wants inside of you, you're going to be seeing more and more don't wants.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to get rid of those don't wants so you can then let the do wants inside. And as you focus more and more on the do wants, that's what you're going to see. It first starts on an emotional level, and then it appears, manifests in real life. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight necessarily, because let's say you were thinking about having an elephant in your living room. Would you really want that elephant in your living room?
Oh, yeah, no.
You wouldn't want it, right? So if every thought that you had manifested on the spot, you'd be in deep trouble, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to build up the momentum to it. And the way you build up the momentum is by focusing on it as much as you can. Okay? All right, so let's go to those memories of you as a child, right? The memory of the 6-year-old who has that girl who he doesn't want chasing after him, and the memory of the 5th grader where the girl moved away because she was disgusted by you, and the memory of the 19-year-old who said fatty and then her boyfriend wanted to fight you, okay? Put all those memories on the shelf over there. Okay, what are the feelings that you're feeling as you're thinking of those?
I laugh, but I still feel it here still.
Okay, is it less?
Yeah, it's much less now when we've tapped on the childhood memories and the dream.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so feel what's left there and start tapping. I let it go.
I let it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
I'm safe letting it go.
Time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
Time to feel good.
It's time to feel good.
Time to accept myself.
Time to accept myself.
Time to love myself.
Time to love myself.
And as I do that,
And as I do that,
others will love and accept me too.
Others will love and accept me too.
And I will love and accept them.
And I will love and accept them.
I'm safe.
I am safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay, when you go back to those memories, what do you feel now?
Just a question.
Yeah.
After I tap, do I change it? Does it change to positive if I tap and say everybody's smiling, everybody's nice, everybody's?
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that. Mm-hmm.
That's a way of replacing it with positive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Okay, now I'm going back. I just feel something here. It's not strong. It's almost nothing. It's a 1.
What I want you to do is I want you to take those memories. There, how many were there? Was one when you were 6 years old, one in 5th grade, one when you were 17, and one when you were 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put all those memories as a video clip. Okay, do you see it as a video clip? Okay, are they in color or are they in black and white?
Color, mostly black and white, but some is it in color.
Okay, can you, those ones that are still in color, can you turn that little knob and make it black and white?
Yeah.
Okay, and now at the beginning of this, I want you to put that picture of that little boy who's now with his uncle, and his uncle's explained to him about the movie that he's watching, and he feels good, he feels capable. Can you see that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put that at the beginning, and at the end, I want you to take a picture, maybe the picture of you and that mermaid, or you and that girl who wants you, who's looking at you, okay, and you're feeling good about yourself. Got it? And put that at the two ends, okay? The earlier one at the beginning of the video, the later one at the end of the video. And make those vibrant colors, big, bright, multicolor. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to step into the last picture. And when I tell you, you're going to press that rewind button and you're going to rewind all 4 of those movies really fast, just like on a video machine where you press the rewind. Okay, so you're seeing everything happen backwards over there. Really fast. Okay, so press the button. Rewinded. And you're in the first picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want you to step back into the last picture. And this time I want you to make it 10 times faster. Okay? So once again, press the rewind, times 10 faster. First picture. Got it? Okay, now I want you to step back to the last picture, and I want you to make it 100 times faster. Okay? So press the button, and first picture, right?
Yeah.
And now it's going to be so fast that I'm just going to say, and it's already going to be in the first picture. Okay? And what I want you to do is I also want you to think of a favorite song or any song that you like. And while I'm doing that rewind, you're going to play that first note because you won't have any time to play any more of it. Okay? So step into the last picture again. Have the song ready. Okay? Press the button. First picture.
Yeah.
Okay? And I want you to take that first and that last picture and make them really, 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 really big. So big and bright that it's panoramic all around you. They reach all the way around the other side of you and connect. See it?
Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm so dizzy, but I will try. They all connect. They all these things.
And I want you to take those 2 pictures and they squash those 4 videos, whatever's up those 4 videos together. Okay, so the 2 pictures connect. Right, exactly. Okay. And now what I want you to do is I want you to try playing that video, those 4 videos forwards, and see if there's anything left.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, good. I want you to step into those 2 good pictures, feel those good feelings with all your 5 senses.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. And I want you to feel that feeling, I'm going to betray my mom if I find a girl. How does that feel?
Yeah, I feel it a little bit here.
Okay, but it's much less than it was beforehand, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so feel whatever's left there in your stomach. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and start tapping. I'm going to betray my mom.
I'm gonna betray my mom.
I'm going to betray myself.
I'm gonna betray myself.
All the betrayals
All the betrayals
from all my life.
and all of my life.
I let them all go.
I let them all go.
Whatever they mean.
Whatever they mean.
Whatever they represent.
Whatever they represent.
Whoever gave them to me.
Whoever gave them to me.
I choose to let them all go today.
I choose to let them all go today.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. Go back.
Yeah. What I meant before with attracting women was if I kind of because one I heard Robert Smith once say in a video that many that have been tapping, one of the benefits, many say that more girls or more guys or whatever look at me than ever or hit on me than ever. Is that realistic? Does that happen?
Well, what you're doing basically is you're changing your aura around you. Okay? I mean, I know Robert Smith doesn't like the energy word, and I'm not saying that it's energy, but you're giving off a different vibration, because as long as you don't love yourself, no one around you is going to love you. I mean, think about who's the person who gets all the girls, who's the person who everyone comes after. That confident person, the person who comes in and stands up with his head up high and he knows what he's about, or she knows what she's about, she has no worries, right? That's the one who's going to attract everybody, because everybody wants to be like them. The person who comes in and, all by themselves, by the side, and with their head down, and have like a, not a happy face on them, no one's going to be attracted to them, because it's not what they want. People are attracted to what they want. Okay, now as you tap, you're changing what you hold inside of you. And when you change what you hold inside of you, you're learning to love yourself, because you weren't loving yourself beforehand. And as you learn to love yourself, the whole aura around you is going to change. The whole impression that you make on people is going to change.
Yeah.
And then people will naturally gravitate to you, because they'll want to know how you did it. They'll want to be like you. They'll want to get a part of that action.
Yeah. Okay. Because I noticed some of that a lot more since I began to say I love you, Daniel, in the mirror.
Yep.
Instantly, my mom stopped nagging at me.
Wow.
That deep bitter interactions from her, they disappeared very quickly. I noticed it. And I also noticed that, for example, cashiers out when I was shopping, cashiers gave me a very big smile compared to before. Maybe sometimes 1 out of 10 maybe smile, but now everyone smiles.
That's right, because you're giving off a whole different aura. People see you differently.
Yeah.
You present yourself differently.
Yeah. And do you have other powerful techniques?
In terms of?
In terms of this, increasing self-love? This was great. Other simple, powerful, or improving your good feelings, like the vortex you mentioned.
Right, okay. So one thing is certainly, whenever you're feeling a bad feeling,
yeah,
you have to have a list of good feelings around for you. Go to the good feeling. I mean, I don't know if you ever listened to Abraham Hicks, but she's very good at this. She's funny. She says, you tell me that there's tons of things that are going right in your life, but there's one thing that's going wrong in your life. Don't talk about it. Don't ever talk about it. Just think about the good things. Just talk about the good things in your life. And he says, yes, but I want to get rid of it. Well, don't talk about it then if you want to get rid of it. The more you talk about it, the more power you're giving it. Don't talk about it. Talk about the good things that are going in your life.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's a very powerful thing. People like to talk about their problems. They like to brag about their problems. They wear it as a badge of honor. Don't. Stop yourself. If you feel yourself start to tell somebody, oh, well, this and this happened. Well, actually, no, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about that cute girl who said hello to me today. Okay? You want to constantly change your focus to something good that's happening to you, something that makes you feel good. Your feeling is your inner barometer. If you're feeling good about something, then you're focusing on the right thing. If you're feeling
Yeah.
bad about something, then that's what you're going to get, and you're not thinking about the right thing. Okay? So use your feelings as your barometer, and stop yourself. Catch yourself and stop yourself. It takes practice to do it, but it's really worth it.
Okay.
Okay, number 2. Number 3 is ask yourself every day, what nice thing can I do for you today? Ask yourself in the mirror. And then go ahead and do it. Don't just ask.
Okay. Does that increases kind of self-love, that self-love feeling?
Absolutely. Because when you do things for yourself, others will do things for you too. If you don't,
Really?
you teach people how to treat you.
By treating myself?
That's exactly right. By showing that you care about yourself, that you're somebody that's worth caring for.
Okay.
And not only that, but if you're going to be living in poverty and hoarding your money and not treating yourself to anything, someone from the outside is going to say, I don't want to be with someone like that. I want to have a good life. If you go out and treat yourself, we're talking about within reason, not going out into debt to do it. But if you have the money and you want something really badly and you want to treat yourself to it, go ahead and treat yourself to it, because someone else is going to see you and say, cool, he knows how to enjoy life. He knows how to have pleasure. Okay, that's something that some people look for, because people don't want to suffer. People don't want to feel bad.
And even during the rest of the day, I'll carry that aura with me.
That is correct. That is correct. And you'll carry that good feeling. Because whenever you start feeling bad, you'll say, oh, that great cup of cappuccino coffee I had this morning. It was so nice to treat myself to it. Or that hot bath that I took. It was so relaxing and so great that I managed to take it. And you'll get back into those good feelings. You're turning your focus back to the good. And you have what good things to turn it back to. I mean, you remember when I asked you about love, did you ever feel a feeling of love? And you were like, no, let me think. And you had to think for a few minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Once you start feeling the love for yourself, you won't need to think. Oh yeah, I remember when I did that for myself. I felt so good inside. It made me feel so loved and so happy and so warm, right? You won't have to think anymore.
Right. Well, that's lovely.
And you saw the immediate results as you were just saying those 3 simple words, I love Daniel, in the mirror, and your mom stopped nagging you.
Yeah.
Right? Can't beat that. I mean, you get results, so there's nothing to question over here.
Nothing to question. I completely am 100%, it's 100% true. Yeah. And I had a great evening with my friend the other day. He'd come from Stockholm. Stockholm's the capital of Sweden. He'd come from Stockholm. I live in Gothenburg because he lived there before. He lived in Stockholm for a year with his girlfriend. And it was 11 p.m. I thought I'd go and see him before he leaves early next morning. And I thought I'd be there for an hour. But we sat for up till 5 a.m.
Wow.
And drank coffee and spoke and talked. And then he went back to Stockholm. And I actually didn't sleep until tonight, this night.
Right.
So I didn't sleep one night. And so I shared with him the technique that you told me, because he says that his girlfriend always go around saying she's fat about herself, even though she's very thin. And I shared with him this I love you in the mirror thing, and that it can change how people react to him. And I shared with the be do have. Stop saying I am fat, saying I am slim instead.
Right, yeah. The I love you, by the way, is Louise Hayes.
What? Oh, Louise Hayes.
Saying I love you into the mirror, that's Louise Hayes. I think she might have taken it from Abraham and Hicks, but I read it from her. I just like to give the credit to the people who I've read it from.
Okay, Louise Hayes. She's good, I think.
She's excellent. Excellent. I highly recommend her.
Great. Okay. Should we tap or what? I think we're getting close to the...
We're getting close to the end, but let's just go back just a moment here to how is that lonely feeling, that aloneness feeling?
I feel it a little bit here.
Okay, how strong? 0 to 10. What's your number?
3.5, 4.
3.5, 4.
Oh, 5 now that you said 6.
Wow, growing up fast.
Now it's 7.
Okay, And I want you to think about that night that you had with your friend. Stay till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He was interested in talking to you.
Yeah.
He went to stay up till 5 in the morning if he wasn't interested in talking to you.
He needed his sleep, but he stayed with me.
That's correct. Because he enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah.
Okay, go back. How's that lonely feeling?
It's gone.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting, the things I've built you realize when they disappear this quick, these internal representation, the things I've built my whole life on, they were just things that I could have changed like this.
But you weren't ready to.
Yeah.
But now you are ready.
I am ready.
So what your homework is, aside from tapping in the heat of the moment, like you always do, is to constantly go back to those good memories. Okay, the memory of staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning with that friend of yours who wanted to go to sleep, but he wanted to spend more time with you, so he gave up on his sleep for that. Remember that cute girl who was funny? Remember her? Remember your uncle taking the time to explain to you about the movie, because he knows that you're smart. He knows that you can understand it, and you're worth talking to.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
And that girl who's staring at you in your dream because she wants you. She's interested in you. She doesn't know you yet, but she sees that aura. She sees something about you that she's interested in. Yeah. And no one knows where it's going to lead, but that's the way it works. And that it's safe to feel pleasure. It's safe to feel good about yourself. It's safe to give yourself pleasure. To allow yourself to feel pleasure. Okay, and I want you to take note every time that you do something nice for yourself. Mark it down in your mind and keep it as a place to go back to, that good feeling.
Each time I do something good for myself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And then start noticing as people do nice things for you. For instance, when those cash register people start smiling at you, giving you those big smiles, because they've noticed something in you.
Yeah.
They don't smile to everybody.
They don't? No, I don't think they do.
Well, you yourself said used to be only 1 out of 10 that gave you smiles, and now all of them are giving you smiles.
Yeah, I always document it. I have my journal with me. Anything good happens, I write it down.
Good. Good.
And I noticed up until the previous session that I had with you, when we tapped on that stuff and I began doing the mirror I love you thing. It's after that session, after that day, I began doing this. I noticed immediately, it was a shift. People that didn't greet me before in the neighborhood, they've never greeted me, looked at me. They greeted me. They always greet me now, and asking me what I'm doing. And they're very polite. And all the cashiers when I shop, they always smile, always smile.
See, so go back to those are your new proofs. Go back to them, make them stronger, create new pathways to them, any place that you can make them, so that you have a whole network to get to these good memories.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. In the end, we want to feel good, right? That's why we're going back to good memories. So if I have other practices that amplify my good feelings, that's just as good?
Just as good. Just as good. You see, you remember what I explained to you about the bad memories, is that you have all these pathways to get there.
Yeah.
It's a whole network of pathways to get to the bad memories, and that's why they're so strong. You want to create that same network of pathways for your good memories.
Okay, yeah. So how did you say that I link it exactly?
Every time, let's say somebody was nice to you in the store, explained to you how something works, so you didn't understand and you wanted to know, and then you go back and you say, I remember my uncle also explained to me about that television show he was watching when I was 4 years old, because he knows that I'm smart enough, I can do it. Or if, when you feel something, I don't know, about a girl, go back to that, that mermaid who turned into a girl who was interested in you. Just keep linking it every time. Go back to that memory. Every time you go back to, you have a trigger and you go back to the other memory, you create a link to it.
I just need to think about it. I don't need to go in and focus on it. I just need to think about it.
You just need to think about it. That's all. But only the good things, not the bad things. You don't want to get to bad things. That's how you ruin a good memory, by linking it to bad things. Thinking about your favorite dog, and then, oh, he died, that's going to link it to a bad thing. Okay?
I can even make a mind map. You know what a mind map is?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, write down words for each memory, and it will link them all.
Yeah, and if you're good at the journaling thing, which you seem to be good at, then take notes and see.
Yeah. I'll draw lines between these things.
That's correct. And as you're drawing the lines between the things, you're going to be creating those pathways inside your mind too.
Yeah. Just let me... This is gold. This is worth gold, these pieces. Yeah, and another thing you can do, everybody can do when they're doing gratitude by putting the right palm on their heart. The gratitude feeling deepens a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you're also bringing it into your heart by doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And whenever something good happens, feel the gratitude. I go around and I say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
And my kids laugh at me, but that's okay. I don't care.
Yeah, because I haven't understood that thing about, everyone says, every teacher I read in the book, they say when you receive some money or when something good happens, say thank you, God. I of course, gratitude, I understand, I use it myself and I understand its power. I just don't understand, why do you want to say be grateful when the mechanics behind it. What happens when we are grateful when something good happens? What happens there?
Well,
why does it increase its flow?
There's probably a few things. First of all, when you feel the gratitude, you're focusing on it, on the good stuff. Okay? And when you feel the gratitude, you're more likely to pass it on to others. And it's all energy. Energy needs to flow. Doesn't stand still. Okay? The more you give to others, the more you're going to get back. That's the way it works. With money, with love, with everything. Okay? And just that act of appreciation of it makes it that whatever force up there, I believe it's God, someone else might believe just the universe, whatever it is that they believe in, is saying, good. He loves it. I'll give him more.
Okay.
Think about it as, when you give a child a present, right? And the child just says, great, puts it on the floor and leaves. Does it make you feel like you want to give him another present?
No.
But if you gave a child a present and he looks at it and his eyes light up, and he's like, oh, thank you so much, it's what I always wanted. Would you want to buy him another present then?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, it's a little bit of a simplistic terms because I don't know if you can put God or the universe in the same category as us seeing it, but there's something to that.
Okay.
And since the universe and God or source is always inside of us, it's all connected.
So Elana, that's why we always want to practice gratitude, and yet the moment we receive something, we want to do it.
We actually want to do it even before we receive it.
How?
When you do it before you receive it, it's as if you're saying, I know it's coming, and I'm so grateful that you're giving it to me.
How do you do that? Practically, what do you write? What do you say? That phrase?
Well, I have a gratitude notebook, and inside my gratitude notebook at nighttime, I write all the things that I'm grateful for that happened that day, and all the things I'm grateful for that I want to happen as if they happened that day.
Okay. How do you write? What do you say?
I am so grateful that I had 10 fully paying, successful tapping sessions that my clients were ready for change, primed for change, and willing to pay for it.
And it comes.
And by the way, before every session that I have with a client, I say, I'm so grateful that all my clients are ready for change, primed for change, change easily, and are willing to pay for the change. And that way I'm setting it up. I'm setting up my whole mind frame, and in a way I'm setting up their mind frame too.
Okay. Great preparation.
Yep.
It's what Esther Hicks talked about. Have you read the segment intention?
No.
in her book, Ask and It Is Given. You must read it.
Okay.
She talks about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. This is really great. Every time I ask a question, I get things that change my life completely.
Yeah.
So I just ask you more and more.
No problem.
Wow. I want to ask you more and more, but each time the things are so good that I feel like I have to process them and write to her and then with more questions.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not running away anywhere.
Yeah, great. How many minutes do we have left? Or do we have to end
I think
that?
we're already over.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, well,
So thank you very much.
thank you very much, Elana. It was a great session, and it is absolutely fine for me that you published this with my name, Daniel, and everything.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this session. I really appreciate it.
And I'm sure that all those people who are going to watch the session and get benefit from it, thank you as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thank you, everyone.
Okay, let me know how it goes.
I will.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.